Just stepped off stage. The first thing that I'm going to eat is a special request from my sister. No, a special request from me to my sister is a pork pie.
Not just any pork pie.
What did you say? We're pickle and cheese?
Yes, pickle from Di's Pies in West Vale.
Di's Pies in West Vale. Right.
Oh, look at that nice little in the light of the sunshine.
With my gravy hands. I can't even get into it. But yeah, that's delightful.
Better than Greg's?
Way better than Greg's. This is the start of the post-show feast. Let's go, guys. First up on the menu, I am out with the family. This is what this has been all about. The second show was for the family to come and watch. So we are at a place called Lupo Lounge in Wolverhampton. Actually a really nice little spot, to be honest. I've gone for the Cowboy Smash Burger, which is 2 beef patties, beef brisket, an egg, and then because these guys have got a load of tapas, we've got a mix of fries and sweet potato fries. And then this here is a feta and beetroot flatbread. Let's tuck in. So next up, we've obviously just had a burger. These guys all had tapas. We grabbed a little Starbucks, decaf of course, because it's what, like nearly 5 o'clock? Oh my God, 6 o'clock, definitely decaf. Me and Amy walked through into Ellen. They have a little market on a Friday. And there's obviously like the stalls and stuff down there. There's a little bakery one. And we saw some coffee and walnut cake, which is one of my favourites. Reminds me of my nana. So we're gonna go for this. We've segmented it up for everyone, of course. You having a bite as well, Mum? Oh. Cheers. Yours are way bigger than mine. Oh, wow. You driving? Rosa's brownies and bakes. Oh, wow. Here we go. Oh. Oh wow. This is a carrot cake, NYC cookie. That's incredible. So we're underway with the snacks, and this is my problem. If the food's in front of me, like no matter what it is, I want to eat it all like at once. So like especially like nibbly stuff like this, I don't just, you know, every 5-10 minutes have a little graze. I just keep shoveling it in. It's like when we're at, say you're at like a party with a buffet, I will literally just stand at the buffet table and my hand just literally goes table, face. So I'm trying to refrain a little bit, but it's not really working. But yeah, these little Oh My Hog pork crunch salt and vinegar, they're actually quite nice. 163 calories per serving. Quite a subtle salt and vinegar taste, but they're like really quite airy, like little, yeah, just like pot scratching type of things. Bit of crunch there, quite nice, they're not bad. M&M's are getting devoured. Them nuts are really nice. I'm gonna give this a go. So I think this will be like a really sort of gooey flapjack kind of vibe. So yeah, these were literally just on offer down in Tesco's the other day for like 50p for a box, so I thought I'll just grab them. It's a little something else that I haven't hit the post show. Just got a second place. Might as well have a treat or two, haven't we? Got it all over myself. Don't look bad at all, that. Oh. Oh, I don't know.
Yes, no.
Oh,
Taste?
weird.
Texture?
Texture's normal flapjack. It's just not very...
But they don't offer because they're
They're out of date, probably. Peanut butter, not peanut butter, eh? Not even like nutty. There's a little piece of peanut here, let me try that. No, it's like, but yeah, probably out of date.
Not worth the calories.
Absolutely not. I'm putting that down. Well, next up on the menu, we're about 40 minutes from home. Bless, Marcus and Alex have got on with cooking already because we're due to be back about 8 and it's going to be obviously late, so they're cracking on with the cooking. Millie's already opened this for me because she is an absolute gem of a wife and doesn't want me messing with stuff while I'm driving because I do stuff like this and drive on my knees. So here we have, I can't see the packaging. I don't even know what he's by.
Oh, I've got it.
Is it
protein flapjack?
Oh, he's by Muscle King.
Muscle King.
I think, I may be mistaken, but I think that's Active Sport where Josh works. I'm sure it's their own brand or like a local company or something. So it's a protein flapjack because I actually haven't had that much protein today, and these are just absolutely incredible. This is the Cherry Bakewell flapjack. I mean, look at that. Just looks insane, doesn't it? You having a bite of this?
Yeah, we'll taste it.
I want you to enjoy it like I'm gonna now.
Better than the Graze.
So much better than the Graze. Not a divine. Have a go on that last.
Yeah, I love it. I buy. Got like white chocolate on top as well.
Is it white chocolate? Is it like a yogurty type bit in it?
Yeah.
Banging that in it. That's really nice.
I don't want to chew down the camera.
It won't pick you up anyway. I'm sure it'll come through mic. But that's nice, that's fresh. You got obviously the sweet from the cherry. That's divine. Right guys, just a quickie. Showered off, slightly more ginger. The guys, Alex and Marcus, have been lovely enough to basically make all this food as we drove up and then showered and got ready. So I ain't gonna overcomplicate this. We're gonna scan some Mexican food. I'll voice over what we're having because I'm actually being quite sensible. I'll actually explain more later. Right, so first up was some nachos with Marcus's homemade guacamole, which is genuinely absolutely insane, and obviously some salsa there. So yeah, like I said in the video, Marcus and Alex were lovely enough to cook this up while we were on our way back. They were looking after the house and the dogs, as they sometimes do, which is obviously really helpful, really nice. But yeah, so obviously food here, it was just your normal nachos mixed in with some chili heatwave Doritos, cause just elite crisp. And then like I said in the video, I was being a little bit sensible, or as sensible as I can be. So I do have a slight lactose sensitivity, which became apparent was damaged, to say the least, later on that evening. So on my side of the nachos was what is called Eat Lean cheese. It's a lactose-free cheese, and actually the macros on it are absolutely insane. It is cheese. It's just obviously the way they produce it or process it. It just takes out any all of the lactose. And then I was also using gluten-free wraps made out of sweet potato because, again, a slight lactose sensitivity. We have some oven chips. We have chicken thigh fajitas there. Pulled pork brisket, which Marcus was adamant that we put on there. And yeah, it went down an absolute treat. And the dogs were absolutely fuming that they couldn't be a part of it.
I'm famous.
Like, what the heck's that? Like Freya's barking at herself, like thinking like there's a dog in the. Like, I don't think she recognises herself. Well, I don't know if they do. Like, I think she recognises Flo, okay, but I don't think she recognises herself.
She makes a weird noise when there's somebody out, like from.
Is it like the gremlin or the high pitched?
Yeah, weird.
Right, we're kind of accepting defeat. We had some churros, we had 3 different cookies, but we've decided that we're all like close to throwing up. So we've just, we've warmed 2 of the cookies up. So we're gonna dig into them. We've got a Oreo NYC cookie and then a Reese's and Snickers. Like I say, we're all just gonna get stuck in and see wagwan. Alright, let's go.
You first, big boy.
Oh, yeah.
No. Well, last night was a little bit rough. Woo-hoo! I reckon I consumed around 7,000 calories yesterday. I think portion control throughout the most part was there. It just got a little bit silly at night with that Mexican food. We cooked so much and it was all there sat in front of me. And like I said in the video yesterday, if the food's there in front of me, I'm going for it. It's that element of self-control, I just let it slip ever so slightly. If I'm honest, I don't think it was too bad. But I mean, I woke up at my stomach was bloated. It was uncomfortable, felt a little bit sick. Woke up at 4 a.m. Had a bit of a toilet trip. It was bad. Woke up this morning, felt hungover, like genuinely hungover. Awful, but did 25 minutes on bike, went out for a stroll. It's a nice day, so bit of fresh air, bit of sun. I feel I'm fine again. So today, Josh has said just eat intuitively, and it is 12 o'clock. Not felt like eating. Intuitively, not going to eat. Well, I've just prepped first meal now. We'll get this down. I'll show you what it is. And then I'm going to go ahead to the gym, just get a little bit of a pump session. Just like I said, there's a lot of calories being consumed, so just get it flowing around the body, moving. I'm not going to be hitting any PRs, and I'm not really that bothered. I'm just going just to move my body. But yeah, meal 1. Let's go. Right, here we go. So like I said, Josh has said, eat intuitively. I ain't fancying a massive meal. What I've got in here is some Jordan's Country Crisp. It's like a granola nutty cereal. Some of them I used to have. Yeah, it bangs. Very high calorie, obviously it's a nutty one, so fat's going to be high today. I'm going to be sensible. I think obviously digestive issues are a big factor to consider. Hence taking these digestive enzymes. So I took them yesterday, pretty much with every meal. I'll be doing the same again today. Hopefully it helps. Like I said, today I am going to be sensible in terms of portion control. I'm actually going to be tracking my food today as well. More out of interest, but just to try and sort of help me keep tabs on things. Like I said, I'm not going to go nuts, but nuts. So yeah, we got the granola in there, oat milk, cause lactose sensitive. And that is, I think, why my digestion was so bad last night. I think food choices weren't the best. Like I said, portion control was there or thereabouts. I pushed off the heat a little bit too hard. I had an extra wrap that I shouldn't have. But I think it was a case of, yeah, lactose. That being said, I have got some whey protein and Greek yogurt. But Greek yogurt is actually quite low in lactose, and I know that my body can tolerate it. It's full of really good microbiomes, so again, good for digestion. We've got some banana in there, apple and cinnamon. Yeah, I fancy having a full apple or banana. I just chopped up what I wanted and gave the rest of the dogs. And then I was also got, peppermint tea. Oh my god, my rhymes are just getting daft. Right, so yeah, let's get into it. On a train in a bit. So yeah, we'll get this down and then go have a little session. No secrets on this channel, guys. I just paused the video there. I put the video there. I needed to fart and I didn't want to risk it, so I went and sat on the toilet just in case. But we did not shit ourselves, so I think digestion's alright today. We should be safe. We can leave the house. Might just keep a toilet roll in my bum bag, just in case though. Right, let's get this cereal down. I've been looking forward to this. Like I say, reminds me of my nana as well, so. It's nice. It's very nice. With the amount of water I have been drinking through this prep, it has been around 10 litres a day. It's very high. So we need to keep sodium up. So I'm going to put a little bit of salt on this, weirdly, but like I say, it is just to keep sodium high. 10 litres a day, it's fucking stupid, to be honest. Not stupid, it's just how much I was finding I was drinking. I think to fill that space in the stomach, and obviously to keep hydrated, but that much water, you're essentially just flushing all the electrolytes out of your body. So you need to keep sodium high. And because of how much I've been eating, types of food, especially the carbohydrates, we're going to be keeping as hydrated as possible today. So it will be probably around that 10 litre mark anyway. But like I say, just get a bit of salty salt on this. So this is just purely me being sort of sensible and accountable. Tracking the foods as well. Wouldn't really recommend it, but with clients and diet phases and things like that, I do recommend we are sensible in this reverse diet phase. But there's a difference between being sensible and obsessive. So I'm sure. But I'm tracking my food today though. I'm not going to go anything crazy. I'm not going to be obsessing over the numbers. It is just out of interest. And just to keep tabs on things.
Once I'm home for a few days.
I'm having this peppermint tea cold, by the way. Just brewed it up earlier. Let it cool a little bit. And just chucked it in the fridge. It's really nice. Really refreshing. I think I'm just going to do this all day. Just keep it topped up, keep them rolling through the fridge. Millie's going to come home and there's loads of glasses of this in the fridge. Like, what the hell? This is the one. Chunky nut. I didn't realise it was chunky nuts. I don't know if that's what it's always been called, but I've always liked the nutty one. Like I say, it was what my nana got as well. Hazelnuts, almonds, Brazil nuts, pecans. Beautiful. Yeah, high fat, but unsaturated fats, so we're good. It's low in saturated fats, and that's the ones that you want to be obviously avoiding. Sugar's fairly high. Little cheeky little bit of protein in there. What happens to my voice then? But yeah, lovely, delicious. And just from like a health standpoint as well, you know, fats aren't inherently bad. It's the type of fats that you need to be avoiding or, you know, keeping to a minimum. In terms of calorie control, yes, regardless of the type of fat, fats are higher in calories, so do want to be keeping that on the lower side. From a healthy living standpoint, fats are good, man. Fats are good. A lot of influence on hormones, bodily functions. Bodily functions. Could tell my food was high last night. Actually woke up with a woody this morning. Mad. Delightful. But now that I've started eating, I feel as though the floodgates have opened. I could quite easily finish that box. I'm not even lying. I want to at least have another bowl. But I'm not gonna. Like I said, this was my issue yesterday. Learn when to say no. My body, especially off the back of how we ran this peak week, I don't need to be going crazy. We front loaded with carbs, kept them in a decent position all week. I mean, we pushed quite heavy Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then just kept them essentially trickled in. And then we went quite hard again on Saturday, and then show day, Josh was obviously sending pictures. When he got to the venue himself, kept having a look at me, and yeah, we were pushing. You're not going to put a lot of food in on show day. I mean, we were on cream of rice meal first thing, bit of whey, peanut butter. Then it was a little bit of chicken, rice cakes, jam, and essentially then just rice cakes and jam throughout the rest of the day, just to keep those carbohydrates topped up. It wasn't a crazy amount of food volume or carbohydrates themselves, but this past week or so, yes, I've been in a deficit. We're still obviously manipulating the physique, trying to pull off that last little bit of body fat water and all that, but I've not been in full starvation mode. We'd come away from zero carb non-training days and mega low carb training days, things like that. So I don't need to be going absolutely wild on calories because I'm just going to get fat. So big thing for me now is utilising this rebound. So I had a few hours yesterday, didn't I? Going absolutely wild on food. Today, Josh has given me the day off, but I'm going to be sensible. There's no point in me, for one, ruining digestion, two, overindulging again, making myself feel ill, going nuts on food. I've been craving that for ages. I've had a bowl of it, it was amazing. Job's done. It's going to go back in the cupboard. When we, obviously, control food out of this initial phase, it may be that Josh says, right, well, just try, I've got we've got your food to where it is now, your calories are here. I want to put that in pre-workout instead of my cream of rice. I mean, I'd obviously be sacrificing a lot of fats throughout the rest of the day. I can manipulate my foods to accommodate that if I want a little bowl of it. But it doesn't need eating all at once. Control your mind, Luke. Hiya, we're back. Back, we've not gone anywhere, not even left the house. Ended up doing a few more check-ins, just got a little bit engrossed in that, so it's a little bit later than I was planning on leaving to get to the gym, but a while. Been about an hour and a half actually. I'll get another little meal in, just get some additional carbs in before the session. And like Josh said, eat intuitively. I was still a little bit hungry, so we're going for a small meal. 50 gram cream of rice, 30 gram of whey. We've got the Perform white chocolate bueno in there, a little bit of psyllium husk to, again, improve digestion. That's essentially all today's going to be about, is improving digestion as much as possible. Good job I flicked it back then, it was about to tip off the edge. Got some cinnamon and a little bit of powdered coffee on there, actually. Try that one out. Let me know what you think. Yeah, not going to film myself recording. It's a basic meal. I am actually going to get this, mix up my intra, and then finally go train. Alright, so I didn't film any of that session as it wasn't interesting. It was literally 2 exercises per muscle, 2 sets per exercise, back, chest, arms, and that's a lie. I'll start again. It was 2 sets of close grip black pull downs, 2 sets of the DY machine row, like a low row, 2 sets of chest flies, 2 sets of chest press, 1 set of cable push downs, 1 set of dumbbell bicep curls, and 1 set of side lateral raises. And I got a naughty pump. I was literally training for 25 minutes, and that was class. So on my way home now, I'm going to go and meet my parents and Amy and Isla down at a local cafe called the Cakery, which is banging. I've realised I'm shouting even though I've got a microphone on. That's going to be mega loud. Sorry guys. So yeah, journey back. I'm in an hour and about eating down there. Digestion seems fine now. Do I want to risk it by certain foods that I can't control with it being out, eating out? Are they going to cook things in certain oils that don't agree with me? Weird headspace right now, guys. So we'll have a think. That being said, a little post-workout snacky snack. Biltong. Good shit. Just like manly food, innit? Like chewing on a bit of meat in that. And then one of these bars. Got that from the Athlete's Goodie Bag from the FitX show yesterday. Salted caramel, high protein, low sugar. Only 154 calories. 3.5 grams of fat, 16.3 carbs, 15 grams protein. Obviously the top up of protein. You close that off, I don't know. Mental. Yeah, could be avoiding the fats. Got the top up of protein, like a decent hit of protein from here, to be fair, like 10 grams there. 1.8 of fat, and a minimal carb, 0.2. Steady away, little snacky snack, let's get it in. Gonna park up at home and actually walk down. It's literally like a 3-minute walk down the hill, but then back up. Yorkshire for you guys, hills everywhere. Right, so we have come to the Cakery. I am getting summit. Just gonna get a single lonely pancake. No, I'm lying. It's Isla's, and I feel really mean because I'm robbing it off her, so let's get that back in front of the little baby girl. No, I'm gonna be sensible. I'm just having a coffee, just having a latte.
It's really hot.
I'll get a better one of that. These guys are having a little bit of stuff, but like I say, I'm being sensible. I've got something planned for when I get home, so we'll show you then. Is that nice, Isla? Go on then, get some pancake. Yeah. Make it really saucy more. Right, the kitchen is an absolute mess after that one, but it's worth it. I was going to video myself cooking it, but I thought there's too many moving pieces. It's all about your timings with the full English. And I'm sorry, YouTube, you're not worth it. The pièce de résistance. The full English. And a brew. I won't have a brew, but I thought, do you know what? It's all part and parcel of it, isn't it? So we have, to be specific, a hell of a lot of calories. I kind of wish I hadn't tracked this one, I'll be honest with you. But we've gone for bougie ingredients here, guys. You could quite easily make this obviously way lower calorie, but we're pushing the 2,000 mark on this one meal, which is mad. We have some smoked back bacon, 3 rashers. We have pork and apple sausages, 3 sausages. We have 2 hash browns. We have 2 slices of Tesco's finest. Finest rye and mixed seed sourdough bread. We have 3 very large, not just large, 3 very large Burford Brown's Clarence Court eggs. They've orange yolks, like orange. Look insane. Yeah, 2 hashi bees, said that. Some beans and some mushes. I did this last, after the first prep rather. I had a full English quite late on in the afternoon. Essentially tea. It's not tea. It's only what? It's only meal 3, isn't it? Yeah, it's only really meal 3, this. Oh, them sausages are incredible. Oh, wow. If your bacon don't look like that, it's not bacon. You know, that undercooked, soggy fat. And some bite to it. That is insane. Right. Time to enjoy. Time lapse. If you're eating good enough or make good enough full English, you don't need ketchup on it. But, the past couple of days, we were talking last night when we were eating the fajitas, with a certain amount of food, I think you can get to the point where it just becomes a little bit samey. So I think just to add that little bit of diversity, I'm gonna get the Tommy K out. And just to mix things up a little bit, I'm gonna go for, I've decided a little bit of sweetness to finish off. So once I've done with the actual full English, a little bit of that's gonna go on the sourdough bread. Am I the only one that does this? So last bite has to have a little bit of everything on, or at least a little bit of everything that you've saved, if that makes sense. What you've got left over. Normally all the best bits, because you want to finish on a good note, don't you? Leaving a couple of mushrooms and a few beans, because I realised a long time ago, I hate food waste. And like I said earlier in the video, self-control. Self-control. I don't have to force it down. I wasn't, like the mushroom's good, so there's one on there, but there's a fair few left over. I'm just not going to finish them. I'm just going to leave them. Who cares? Oh no, I've got the bacon. Right guys, I'm going to pretty much wrap this one up now. Me and Millie are going to have a well-deserved sit-down tea together. So I'm just cooking up. Millie wanted the golden rice, which I've been having all through prep. She's going to have that with the leftover fajita mix from last night. I am going to have some pasta, chicken. I've just roasted some courgette, onion and bell pepper. I'm going to use some of the salsa that we didn't use last night as a sauce and chuck on a little bit of Italy cheese. And that is literally going to be the last meal of the day. And then we're back on plan tomorrow and kicking off the rebound. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Chuck us a comment if you like this type of video. Obviously, that's me done competing now, so let me know what more of what you want to see and we'll get it filmed. See you all in a bit.